Good evening, sisters and brothers. Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. This message is designed for the preachers, the elders, and the bishops. Do you know that Trump is an affront to God, an affront to righteousness and all the things that's good, all the things that God stands for? What is your role? You are not second to the law of these nations or the law of America. You stand on the law of God, the righteousness of God. The people of this country are threatened by this man and his minions. They are like worms crawling up from the pit of hell. And what are you telling your people? What are you telling the people that you talk to about God? Today is Saturday, really the Sabbath day. Tomorrow, the first day of the week, you will be at church. And many of you will have thousands, tens of thousands of dollars that's going to cross over into your bank, crawl over into your baskets. Is that your way of saying that you've sold out? Many of you are fundamentalists and evangelicals, and you're walking in stride with this demon from the pit of hell. I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about the spirit that is in the man. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the spirit that is in you. What are you telling the people that's suffering in this country? What are you going to tell them tomorrow when you sit there and tell them about Jesus? How wonderful Jesus is, how great God is. Is all you got to say is that Trump is crazy and out of his mind? Is that all you got to say? How are you protecting God's people that he's put under your authority? What are you doing for them? You know that this is a demon. And I ask you, my friends, bishops, elders, preachers, many of you got mansions. You are considered as elite. You live amongst the elite with gated fences, some of you. I mean, whatever people aspire as far as being successful in life, you got it all. Is that why you can't stand up for the people? Is that why you can't defend the people against this demonicness? Is that why? Well, you definitely are not defending them. Tomorrow will be no different than when Barack was in office, or when Bush was in office, or when Clinton was in office. It's just another day for you. Means nothing. And if anything is going to happen to set this thing in a proper order, it's like you're waiting for Jesus to come out of the clouds and do it. But you are professing to be filled with the Spirit of God. I want you to know, the poor, the people in the street, they see you for what you are. And those that are leaving the church, going out in the street or just staying at home, they see you for what you are. They see you as a mouthpiece for the world. You've turned your back on God. But I'm calling you. What are you going to do to this monster? What are you going to do to this monster? But better yet, those of you who are sitting in the pews, what do you think about this man who's telling you about God? What does this say about God when you are under attack? What does that say? The powers that be on this law, this nation of laws, they can't seem to put this man in place, nor do they seem to want to. They say they do. No one wants to impeach him. What's wrong with that? Is it because everybody has something to hide? Yes, we all got something to hide, but confess your sins to God. Confess your sins to God, and he will relieve you from the pressures. He will relieve you from the condemnation. And no one will be able to condemn you, but you got to be able to open up so you can stand up for what is right and what is proper and what is good and what is divine and put this devil in his place. Are you listening?